Vibe coding?
Vibe coding.
Vibe coding? Vibe coding.
My own applications through vibe coding.
There is a new kind of coding I call vibe coding, where you give in fully to the vibe, embrace the exponentials, and forget that even the code exists. The hottest new programming language is no longer Rust. It's not Python. It's English.
Vibe coding is seriously a game changer and has fundamentally changed the way that I code and develop apps.
At the turn of this century, when I started to learn software engineering, one of my professors told us that in the future, every job is a programming job. That's in 2001.
He was the director of AI at Tesla. He was a founding member of OpenAI. He saw the exponentials before anyone else. Andrew Karpathy. On February 3rd, 2025, he issued the manifesto, Vibe Coding. His command was simple: give into the vibes, embrace the exponentials, and forget the code even exists. It's the punk rock of software. In the conservatory, you study for years. In the punk, you learn 3 chords, you start a band. The non-technicals are becoming gods. You type a prompt, you ask for a sleek modern tool, you ask for a database, and the machine obeys. It's an indescribable rush, a surge of dopamine, a feeling of power. The CEO of Google admits it. We have not given this power to developers in 25 years. It's the power to manifest, to build, to disrupt. You are no longer a coder, you are a vibe coder.
It's possible because the LLMs, for example, Cursor, Composer with Sonnet, are getting too good. You basically just tell the LLM what it is that you want to build, and it would just go ahead and build it for you. And some people literally just speak to it, like talk to it. Also, I just talked to Composer with super whispers. I barely even touched the keyboard. For example, you can just prompt it with something like, create a simple React web app called Daily Vibes. Users can select a mood from a list of emojis, optionally write a short note and submit it. Below, show a list of past mood entries with the date and a note. And yeah, that's it. Give it to the LLM and it generates the code for you, and voila, that's what you get. Seems very, very simple. Crazy, right?
You create B2B software as a service. You create landing pages. You create the future. Yet, every high has a cost. He spent 3 days. He spent $500 in credits. He missed his kid's baseball game. He built nothing but crappier version of a $10 app. It's the Prompt Treadmill of Hell. You burn credits, you get nothing. The vibe breaks. He is a veteran of the industry. He is an author of the standards. He is the voice of reason. Dave Farley.
The idea and reality of having a relaxed chat with a large language model that results in a working system is impressive and seductive, but it seems to me to miss the point almost entirely of what programming is really about.
He calls it the worst software idea of 2025, a naive toy town approach.
This gets us back to that blight of the software industry, the idea that writing code is the hard part. Non-technical people believe this is true because code looks so complex and mysterious to them. Developers believe that it's true because code is comforting and precious to them and clearly defines their skill.
Because code is not just text. Code is the structure of thinking.
But the difficulty is not created by programming languages. So let's think about the starting point in Andre's tweet. We can give in to the vibes and forget that the code even exists. Well, the other group of people that do that are the sometimes non-technical people who want to achieve something via a computer.
If you replace precision with vibes, you build a house of cards. You roll out a slop to production. You accidentally refund 10,000 customers with a single prompt. But the crisis is not the end, it's the pivot. He is a professor. He is a father. He is a futurist. Raymond Who.
At the turn of this century, when I started to learn software engineering, one of my professors told us that in the future, every job is a programming job. That's in 2001.
The future does not belong to those who code the fastest. It belongs to those who think the deepest. It's not about the prompt. It's about the PRD, the product requirement document. context, structure, and vision. You must stop being a writer. You must become an architect. You use model context protocols. You connect the brain to the tools. You treat the AI not as a god, but as a brilliant junior developer. And here lies the final truth. When AlphaGo on, it did not play like human. It made a move no human will ever dream of. Rick Rubin wants us.
So many people I know who use AI, ask it questions, and think that the results that they get back is the answer. And it seems like people are more interested in getting an answer that can allow them to stop thinking about the question than really finding out what the real answer is. I'm so interested in what AI really can know based on what is and not what we tell it we think it is.
If we train AI to be human, we limit it, we trap it, we fail it.
Rick, what is The Way of Code?
The Way of Code is a book about vibe coding. And it's a book about vibe coding by way of a 3,000-year-old spiritual text called the Tao Te Ching, written by Lao Tzu. Well, I wrote it as a book. It started as a book, and then I happened to meet, I invited Jack Clark onto the Tetragrammaton podcast, and I recorded with him. The episode's not out yet, but we recorded about 3 weeks ago, and I had just finished the book. And after the podcast, I said, I wrote this book, do you want to check it out? And he looked at it, and he said, I feel like there's a way we could do something with this, build it into a website, and have a way to demonstrate vibe coding within the website. So that's how the website came about.
The AI raises the floor. It lets anyone build, but it's us, the humans, who must raise the ceiling.
Now, for procedural thinking, the highest level of thinking about how do we make this application the best that it can be. This is exemplified throughout the PRD just by adding as much detail as possible. For example, defining exactly which factors like individual health metrics like medical analyses and dietary intake data, and socioeconomic factors such as income, location, and local food availability, as well as what types of contextual customization. The best way to think about it is the more detail you can go into thinking about your target audience, who you want to be using your application, and that experience that they should get, and all the factors that go into it to make it the best experience.